She said she was at work. Her coworker posted them holding hands. Be me. 28. Junior marketing manager at trendy city firm. Feel like a glorified PowerPoint monkey most days. Live in overpriced shoebox apartment. Wake up to alarm, grind teeth, check notifications. Late night at work again. Lol, get it girl. Sophie, always judging, always supportive. Ex-boyfriend Eric texting you alive because he loves disaster. Calendar already a block of doom. Sip burnt coffee, try to feel like a boss. Mentally rehearse LinkedIn humble brag, I'll never post. Show up at office. Step into glass fishbowl full of LinkedIn larpers. Smile like I spent all weekend meditating instead of spiraling. Lucas by the espresso machine. Lucas equals that guy. Nice guy, always smiles, never sweats. Overheard him reciting Simpsons quotes last week. Office has not recovered. I nod. He hands me coffee. Black, remembers how I take it. Heart races, brain, it's just caffeine. Mouth, THX, you're enabling my addiction. He laughs, wink, walks away. Spend next 20 min imagining wedding hashtags. No to crush the. Buried in email hell. Run point on campaign, completely chaotic. Boss CC's passive-aggressive smileys. Luca's messages, want help with client deck. Can't say no. Agree to stay late. Sophie sends skull emoji, she knows. She always knows. 5 p.m. turns to 8:45. Almost missed dinner plans with Ben from Tinder. Ben is all startup vest, money talk, zero depth. The type that name drops founders and can't remember your last name. Text him, can't make it, stuck at work. He replies, NP, grind, never sleeps. Block his number in my head, not the phone. Luca's helping me rearrange slides. The office goes dark, just us and the janitor putting up with our nonsense. Start talking music, then movies, then life, then love. Banter gets weirdly deep. I say dating's just A/B testing for soulmates, right? Lucas cocks his head, or maybe people want what they pretend to hate. Brain, red flag. Heart, no. He asks to walk me out. Hallways empty. City lights make reflections look cooler than we are. At the door he reaches for his phone. Trips, fumbles. Somehow hands brush. Both kinda freeze. Not even really holding hands, more like whoops, that's skin. But it feels loud. Laugh it off, split to our trains. Go home, order pad thai, stare at ceiling. Read and reread Slack messages, replay hand moment on loop. It's nothing, just tired, just work. I am a fortress made of glass and willpower magazine subscriptions. Wake up. Office Slack, YOOO from Sophie. Check Instagram story from Clara in sales. Me and Lucas last night, office empty, he's holding my hand. Caption, never staying late again, Elmao. My face is half smile, all nerves. Public tagged. My phone vibrates like it wants to explode. Slack on fire. Ben sends a meme of the office hand holding. Eric the Axe texts, so who's Lucas? Mom calls, is that the boy from last Easter? My life now a group chat event. Lucas sends me meme, Will Smith crying, you and me after client decks. I reply, we're cancelled lol. Sophie, admit you like him or I'll comment, finally getting laid on the post. I react with the purple devil emoji. She double dog dares me. Sweat level, armpit Niagara. Boss walks by, smirks, long night huh. Professional rep equals ambitious, but not that ambitious. People whisper. I want to crawl inside a Google Sheet and disappear. Lunch alone in stairwell. Eric texting nonstop. He says, thought you said you were at work. Me, I was chill. Him, not what online says. This is why we broke up. He always wants a slice of control, never the whole pie. I want my pie and I want to eat it too. Lucas corners me by the printer. He's flustered but game, always game. Says, so that blew up. I laugh. Yeah, so team building gone wrong. We both try so hard not to act like it matters. He looks at me for longer than anyone ever has here. I like talking to you, even if it's mostly snark. My throat closes. If it makes things weird, you can say no, he says. No to what? To us hand-holding memes talking. Why does this feel like a proposal? Flashback to dad telling me, never let them embarrass you at work, kid. Mom always wants me to settle down. Sophie wants me to be honest, so she has stories to blackmail me with. I want to not care, but I care so much it hurts. Office group chat keeps pinging. Lucas sends help gif. Ben, remember him, slides into DMs. Damn, you two look good. Want a double date with my boy and your work husband? I feel like a game show prize. Ghost him before he ghosts me. Eric starts Instagram stalking. Comments flame emoji on the story. Sends text, guess I never knew you really. Try not to care. Fail. Sophie waits for me at happy hour. She's 2 glasses in. You really like him, huh, Lucas? Blush level high. He's nice, like suspiciously nice. She rolls eyes, so let him be nice. News flash, women can want things too. I say I only want promotions and freedom. She says sure, but your face says you want a little more. I hate how she sees through me. Lucas texts, wanna get coffee and not talk about marketing for once. I stall. Brain says play it cool, heart says run. I text back only if you buy a muffin. I don't date guys who skip carbs. He heart reacts. I start planning outfits. I walk home, city loud, headphones on, nothing feels good. Scroll through everyone's stories, exes, friends, even Clara the office gossip. I see myself pixelated, ambiguous, a meme. Hard to know if I exist without the likes. Sudden dread. Maybe I'll get passed over for senior strategist because now I'm that chick from IG. Maybe Lucas is just soft because I seem hard. Maybe I don't want to be the girl who gets office guy. Maybe I do. Lie on couch, imagine Eric's voice, you always want too much, can't just settle. Remember fighting about holidays and schedules, and whose success matters more. Remember wishing he cared enough to make this hurt. Now he texts I still care, hope you're happy, or whatever. I reply I am, or whatever. Mutual lies for mutual ghosting. Sophie calls. Says Lucas is good people, babe, don't overthink, everyone else does. Asks if I want to come out, meet actual humans. Say no, being urban means being alone, right? Friday morning, Lucas brings donut, drops it by monitor. Nods at me like I dare you to take this as a sign. I smile. He meets at my desk after work. Suggests walking to a tiny cafe away from the office. Go with him. Table for 2 next to window, city blur behind us. Conversation awkward at first. I blurt, I'm not really the hand-holding in public kind. He grins, you're the late-night PowerPoint in private kind. I laugh. Honesty pour out. I use ambition as a shield, safer than letting people in. He says shields are heavy, want a lighter. He means it. Nobody has ever meant it like this before. We talk. He tells me about his musician friend who failed. He failed sometimes. Wants something real but not in a rom-com way. I say my mom wants me to pick a man, any man, before I spoil. He lifts brow, what do you want? I say to not be afraid of wanting anything. He nods, grabs my hand gently, not for sure. It matters. It feels new and ancient at the same time. Walk home together. Exchange numbers again just to have a reason to text. At the station, hug. Not quite kiss. Nerves, possibility, tension. He says see you Monday or sooner. I believe him. City is soft with night. I walk home buzzing. Sophie texts, so did you bang? I reply maybe after the next donut. Lucas sends meme of handshake, says teamwork makes the dream work. I send and the rebranding continues. Sit in bed, finally put phone down. Stare at ceiling. Feel happy and nervous and scared. Can't tell if this is forward or backward, old loneliness or new hope. Maybe it's both. Monday. Office quieter, memes fade. Sophie winks, Clara gossips. Eric posts thirst trap, subtext unbothered. Ben stops liking my posts. But Lucas sits with me at lunch. Talks about movies and future trips. Doesn't bring up the hand-holding pic. Just looks at me, really looks. And I look back. Don't know what this is. Just know it's something. Maybe ambition is only scary when it means being alone. Maybe I can want both. Maybe I can be both. Be me. 28. Career on the rise. Heart open a crack for the first time in years. Busy at work. But maybe holding hands is work worth doing.